I'm live. Hello, everyone. It is Friday. It's time for What the Health is Wrong with You. You guys know at 1 o'clock I bring it real. I'm going to share with you some tips, some health tips, some wellness situations. I am a board certified nutritionist, so I'm going to bring it to you real. I'm going to bring it to you live. And that's why we call this What the Health, I'm not cursing, What the Health is Wrong with You. Because many of us are sick and don't know what the health is wrong with us. So this series that I do every Friday at 1 o'clock Eastern Time is to help you understand some of your health issues and help you find a holistic way or a holistic approach to your health. Instead of you running to a doctor going, "Doc, what the health is wrong with me?" You'll know what the health is wrong with you when you're done with an episode or a series of watching me. So come on in. I see the waves coming in. Hello. Let me see. Hi, cool mom. Oh, I like that name. Hello. Hey, K-Mo. What's going on? Hello, everyone. All the waves and hellos. I'm going to wait a moment before I start because I know you all are coming in. You're giving me waves and hearts and all of that. Hi, Lorene. I hope I said that right. Hello, my friend. Come on in. Yes. Today, my topic is about juicing. And when you see me have on my apron, you know I'm about to cook. We're about to do something. I'm going to do a cooking. I'm going to do a recipe, but we're juicing. I haven't cooked yet, but we're going to get to the stove one day, and I'm going to show y'all how to get down. But today, we're going to be juicing for stress. You know, food is medicine all day long. And if you believe that, please put it in the comment that you know food is medicine. So because food is medicine, I am going to use this medicine to show you how to manage your stress. Hello, Veronica. Hi, how are you? Coming from Pennsylvania. Guys, tell me where you coming from. Hi, Kimberly. Hello. Hi, Crystal. Come on in, everybody. Yes, I am live on all platforms. So you see me live on Facebook. You see me live on Instagram. You see me live on TikTok. And you see me live on YouTube. So if you see me looking at different cameras, that's because I'm in every platform. Every Friday, 1 p.m., I am here to give you some knowledge. I am here to give you some education. I am here to reteach you how to eat and how to think about food and your health. Many of you want to learn how to eat healthy. Many of you want to get on this healthy journey, but many of you don't know what to do and where to go. And that is because there's so much noise on the internet. Everybody is a guru, everybody is an expert, or everybody is just telling you, this is what you should eat, this is what you should drink. However, I'm a board certified nutritionist, and the things that I come and I share with you, they are always backed by evidence, science, and research. I will never come on here and tell you my thoughts that I just thought of. Never. That's not how this works. Everything that I share with you, I always tell you go and research it because it's backed by science. The evidence is there. I love the hearts. Thank you. Come on in. Somebody just sent me a gift. Mwah! I just caught it. Thank you. But what I do, my purpose is really to bring awareness to a problem that is an epidemic, and that's our health. We are dealing with chronic illness. We are dealing with chronic inflammation. We are dealing with chronic fatigue. We are dealing with all sorts of cancers that are popping up from nowhere. We are dealing with hair loss, acne. We are dealing with so many issues, and we all want to know why, or why is this happening to me? A lot of it has to do with our diet and our food. But as a nutritionist, the first thing I want you to understand is that if you change your lifestyle, if you change your diet, if you change your habits, you can change the trajectory of your health, because nutrition is the sound, I would say it's the soundboard for everything. And when I say nutrition, I'm talking about the foods you eat. How do you get nutrients? Nutrients comes from food. You can get some nutrients from supplements, but you understand a supplement started from the ground first. Every plant has our minerals. Every plant has our vitamins. Our bodies cannot produce minerals, but our bodies must have minerals every day. So minerals is I want to call it, it's your lifeline. Minerals are the fuel that ignites your entire body system. Your brain cannot function without minerals. Your heart cannot function without minerals. Your lungs, your kidneys, your liver, no organ and gland in your body cannot function without minerals. But most of you don't know that. And how do you get your minerals? Because even though your body cannot function without minerals, your body also cannot produce these minerals. So your body relies on you to give it the minerals it needs so that it can keep you healthy, so that it can help you run like a well-run machine. But most of us don't know that. When you're eating food, see what he's outside. I'm sorry, I got people working in the house and they're calling me. Sorry guys, we're having some technical difficulties. But when you are talking about minerals, most people don't know that you get this from the foods you eat. So that's how you sustain your life. Now, when you eat a food, you're eating it. God made it that the food tastes good. No, sir, I'm going to need y'all to do that later. No, absolutely not. Leave that on the deck. I'm sorry, guys. You see, I get serious when they're trying to interrupt my time with you. Not right now. And it's thrown off my head. Now I got to think about all this nonsense going on in the back. Y'all don't see it. Sorry, but coming through my kitchen when you see I'm in here. Anyway, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Woosah. You know, today is about stress, right? I need to make this juice for myself because my stress level almost went up because they are interrupting me and it's not my team. I got some people outside working in my yard and they wanted to bring all kind of things through here to go to the garage. Not right now. So again, when I make this juice, I will be making it for myself. But anyway, let me get back to, because I need you guys to, Veronica, I see you laughing at me. I need you guys to understand, for one, why minerals are very important. So when you eat because you're hungry. But do you realize that you're eating because you have to feed your body nutrients? And nutrients comes from the foods you eat, at least the healthy foods you eat. So your body must have calcium, magnesium, iron, copper, zinc, potassium, phosphorus, selenium, sulfur, cobalamin. Those are just a few of it. But those minerals that I just mentioned, your body survives off of that. Your brain must have that. Your heart must have that. Your liver, your kidneys must have that. And like I said, you cannot produce that. So you get those minerals, that fuel to sustain your life through the foods you eat. Everything that grows from the ground provides you with your food. Can you say food is medicine? Because that's the medicine. All this other stuff that they're creating chemically, that's not the medicine. But just so you know, when you're taking a prescription drug, even a pharmaceutical drug, the majority of it, 99% of it started out as a plant. So they know the medicine is in that food, but then they do other things and they add chemicals and synthetics and so on and so forth. But again, what God has put on this earth that grows from the ground is what helps our body. And so today we are talking about stress, and I am going to be making a juice that is going to help you manage your stress. Every food that grows from the ground has a purpose, from the color of that food to what it does. And so today I have specific foods that are related to stress. These are pears. And most people sleep on pears. Most people don't eat pears like they should. But the pear is an amazing food to help you manage stress. And we're going to get into that. But before I go into the juice and the specific foods that help you manage stress, let's talk about stress for a moment. So at the end of the day, let's say, what is stress? So stress is a hidden driver of inflammation in the body. And when left unchecked, it can create a cycle that harms both your mental and your physical health. Now, here's how it works. When we're under stress, our body releases hormones, these stress hormones, adrenaline and cortisol. And these hormones are designed to help you figure out what you're going to do. For instance, the adrenaline is that fight or flight mode where we get into. But when we have constant stress, the cortisol levels, they stay high, eventually losing its effectiveness, because cortisol and adrenaline is there to protect you. But when you have too much stress, there is too much cortisol, and that in turn can lead into high levels of inflammation. And we all know that inflammation is the root behind many of our chronic illnesses. So at the end of the day, we want to manage the inflammation. We want to manage the stress, and I will talk more about that. Now, chronic inflammation from stress affects nearly every system in your body system. And like I mentioned to you, your body must have this fuel every day to keep you going. Like a car needs gas to get it going, your fuel are those minerals, and you're getting your minerals from these foods. But when you are dealing with chronic inflammation, it affects your entire body system. It weakens your immune system. It puts a strain on your heart. It disrupts your whole digestive system. And it even can impair your mental capabilities. All of that happens when the body gets stressed. Now, this persistent inflammation can set the stage for various health conditions, from heart disease to autoimmune issues. And it can actually worsen symptoms like the fatigue that you're feeling, the joint pain that you're feeling, the brain fog. All of that could very well be from a long-term effect of stress. So I just want you to understand, addressing stress isn't just about finding peace. That's a segment of it, but it's not just about finding peace. So it's not like I would say, and people say, you just need to calm down. No, it's bigger than that. It's about breaking the inflammation cycle to protect your body from long-term harm. Now, by managing stress through mindfulness, balanced nutrition, and nutrition is the main key to manage your stress. Just like nutrition is the main key to stay healthy. Nutrition is the main key to fight cancer. Nutrition is the main key to fight autoimmune issues like diabetes and high blood pressure. Nutrition is the main way to fight hair loss and skin problems. If this is something new that you guys have not heard, I'm here to tell you, as a nutritionist, nutrition is the key behind every health problem we have. And when we eat well and give our body the nutrients that it needs, your body rewards you with health and vitality. So I want to talk a little bit about adrenaline and cortisol for a moment, and then we're going to jump into the juice, and I'm going to share with you all the different foods. So get your pen and paper, take a seat, get your tea, get your water, or get your juicer out so that you can join me in this recipe today. So if you want to join me in this recipe, if you're home and you have these ingredients, this is what we're going to be using. I'm going to be using this. This is the green pear. So if you have some green pear, get your green pear. Let's do this. I'm going to be using the red pear, and I'm going to share with you the differences between the green pear and the red pear. We're going to be using a cucumber in this juice today. We're going to be using some ginger in this juice. We're going to be using an orange in this juice, and cranberries. I don't know, many of you might not have that at home. But this right here, I got a whole story to tell you about the power of cranberries. One of the things that I always love is to help you understand what foods do what for the body system, if nothing else. Because when you learn that, like I do these videos all the time about pomegranate, when you learn how powerful that small pomegranate is, it's something that you should always keep in your house. The pomegranate, it has antimicrobial, antibacterial, it fights inflammation, it reduces pain, it does everything. If you have a high fever, feed yourself, or have the person in the home, give them a bowl of pomegranates and watch the fever go down. It stabilizes blood sugar, all that. But every food has a reason. God was so creative. He just didn't give us food for taste. Food has a purpose. It's our medicine. And inside that food, there are compounds that can do specific things to help the organs and glands do its job very well. But before we get into our fruits, I want to talk a little bit more about the stress and what you need to understand about stress, because most people don't know what stress is. You know you get it from just being stressed, but I need you to understand the workings of stress. So the adrenaline and cortisol that is released from stress, these are the things that I want you to know about. So when you get stressed, right, your adrenal glands, which sits right on top of your kidneys, knows to, oh my God, Debbie is stressed. The brain sends out signals saying, Debbie's stressed, y'all, we got to get it together. So the brain tells the adrenal glands, release adrenaline. So if you guys ever heard of the word adrenaline, most of us know adrenaline when we're running, when we're breathing, or when we're scared. You get that adrenaline, or like when the hairs come up, and when you get scared or frightened, you may have hairs come up on your skin. That's that adrenaline. So when you get stressed, the brain is like, Debbie stressed, y'all. Adrenal glands, do what you do. And the adrenal glands, these two small little glands that sit right on top of your kidneys, start to release adrenaline. Now, not only does it release adrenaline, but it also releases cortisol. And their job is to protect you. Now, when you encounter something that feels threatening or overwhelming, like I said, that brain is sending out that signal. And what the adrenaline does, it'll make your heart race. It'll make your breathing faster. It prepares you to react. If you ever heard the saying, fight or flight, that's what our bodies know to do. Our bodies know it's going to fight, or your body's like, I'm out of here, and it's getting out of here. That's what the body knows to do. That's all a part of that adrenaline. And let me share something with you most of you don't know. When that adrenaline comes, if you've ever noticed, you have stronger strength. There's so many things that happen when you are in a fight or flight mode, because this hormone is what helps you lift a heavy, they're doing it again. This hormone helps you, I'm gonna need that juice. Like I said, this hormone helps you to be able to lift a heavy object in an emergency. We've all been there, where it's like something is going on and you got to pick up something and normally you can't. That is because the adrenaline is allowing your muscles, you're releasing more oxygen, which helps your muscles get stronger. That's what happens. Here's another thing that happens when your adrenaline starts to go into fight or flight mode. Your pupils dilate so that more light comes into your eyes, and therefore you're able to see more. Most of you don't even realize that. Isn't the body so amazing? God made such an amazing body. And the whole purpose is I just want us to understand and appreciate the body that we have and give God thanks for making this body. Even though it's imperfect, this body can still save our lives. Your muscles will receive this oxygen, and your body starts to release stored sugar to fuel your muscles. And that's why in a hurry, you could push a car. If you ever get in that situation, you could pick up something that you normally couldn't do. It is because the body is reacting to it. So in other words, adrenaline is like your body's wake-up call. It's alerting you, and it's giving you that instant push to act. Now, after adrenaline, the fight or flight comes into play, the next one is cortisol. Now, cortisol, they sometimes call cortisol the stress hormone. And while adrenaline is immediate, cortisol works a bit longer. It helps you to stay alert. It keeps you focused. It helps to keep your blood sugar steady. It helps you to have sustained energy. And it helps to manage inflammation. So understand, when you are stressed, you got adrenaline and cortisol working together to protect you. These are your defense mechanisms, and they're there to help you in your time of need. But when you have long-standing stress, these two hormones have a hard time working together, because now they were only supposed to be there for short term. Fight or flight mode was not supposed to be your everyday mindset. So what happens is now this allows inflammation to sit in where it shouldn't. And when inflammation gets into the body, it could just cause all sorts of havoc and all sorts of problems. So that's one of the things I just want you guys to understand. When we get stressed, this is what's happening to the body. But now I want to share with you, when you feel stressed, there are certain things you can do. Now, I mentioned to you earlier about the pomegranate. The pomegranate also, because it helps to keep your blood sugar levels balanced, The pomegranate is something that you should always have. Now, right now is pomegranate season. You can find pomegranate all over the place. I would suggest for you to buy as many pomegranates. And if y'all here in Atlanta, listen, Kroger got it on sale for $1.49. You know I came out of there today with a whole bunch of them. But I take them, I open it up, and I freeze them. I keep pomegranate in my house. My grandson had a fever. It went to 103. We popped in some pomegranate and watched that fever go down. Last week, and I know y'all hate when I get off topic, but I got to share this. Last week, my old dog was sick. I took her to the emergency vet. They told me it was it for her. They wanted to euthanize her. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. And if I do, I'll have somebody come into the home to do it because I want her to be at home. They told me her kidneys was failing. They told me she does have a mass on her liver, but I've been working with that forever. And it hasn't grown or done anything. But these doctors, I spent a few $1,000s last week for them to tell me that my Roxy was done for. I came home, I brought Roxy home, and here's what I did. She didn't eat that day, but when I got home that night, I made her some oatmeal. I put some pomegranate, and this is why I'm sharing this with you. I put some pomegranate in my dog's food. Now, as a nutritionist, I cook for my dogs. There's no way I can give them dry dog food. That would be an insult. But I made her some oatmeal, organic oatmeal, not that Quaker crap. I gave her oatmeal. She had some butternut squash. She had pomegranate. And I think I cut up some dandelion greens. My focus was to clean her liver and to detox. Well, after Roxy ate that food, within 15 minutes, she had lifted up her head. This dog, I really did think it was over because she was like a rag doll. She wasn't moving for over 18 hours. After her pomegranate, she lifted up her head. She became alert. And me and my family stood there like, holy crap, what is this a resurrection here? I had friends and family coming to my house. We thought we was getting ready to have a memorial for her. But that was a week and a half ago. Roxy is still here holding on. What I decided to do, I said, I need to treat my dog the way I treat my clients. If this was a client telling me that they had a problem like that, I was going to tell them, here, I need you to get some red cabbage. I need you to get some pomegranate. I need you to get some red radish. I need you to get some red pears. I need you to eat this. And that's what I did. So again, food is medicine, and this is why I'm sharing this with you today. And I love the hearts. Thank you, thank you. That story, I said I had to share that with everyone because I promise you, I had already had a talk with Roxy, and I was like, girl, you've been good to me for these 13 years, but it's time. But were they wrong? Yes, they were. And my dog is chilling now. Now she's standing up, she's walking, she's back to, she don't walk that strong, but her strength is coming back. And every day she gets a tablespoon of pomegranate in her food. So the reason why I was sharing that is because I need to tell you guys, pomegranate, do not sleep on it. I've done a couple of videos where I shared it. Every time I do a pomegranate video, it goes viral. It is one of the most powerful foods on the planet. Hands down. That's all I need to say. But no, it's not in this juice today, but I'm just saying, when you are stressed, pomegranate is a food. Just eating a few of the little aerials, the little seeds, chew it up, don't spit it out. We used to do that in New York. We didn't know no better. But that will help your body. It helps your gut. It reduces the inflammation. It feeds the good bacteria in your body system. The list goes on and on and on. So now let's talk about the juice that we're doing today. This juice, I'm going to say it is a masterpiece. I wrote this down. It is a masterpiece for combating stress. When I bring all of these ingredients together, not only is it going to taste good, but it supports you. It calms you down. It balances your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul, all of that. So, cranberries. This is the first thing I want to talk about. Why am I using cranberry in this juice today? How many of you know what cranberries represent? Most of us don't. Most of you who celebrate holidays, you usually use the cranberry only in that holiday season. Well, I'm here to tell you cranberries. You're sleeping on the cranberries if you're not using this for your health in your health journey. Cranberries is a powerhouse that manages not only stress, but your entire body system. So it's rich in antioxidants, which makes it stress resilient. This alone, and it's the tart that's in it. Just so you know, when we eat tart foods, our liver and our kidneys love tart foods. It helps with the detoxification mechanism in our liver and in our kidneys. Now, the cranberry contains quercetin, and most people know quercetin in the onion, but the cranberry also has quercetin. It also has anthocyanins, and anthocyanins is what gives our foods its red color. So when you see a food that's red, purple, black or blue, like blackberries, there's anthocyanins in it. And this helps to combat stress. It also helps with oxidative stress. I wrote a list of things here so I won't forget it. I'm going to read it so I don't mess up. So what happens is with the cranberry, the oxidative stress can amplify feelings of tension and anxiety as it leads to cellular damage and disrupt the balance of your neurotransmitters in your brain. However, including cranberries in your diet, you're arming your body with antioxidants that neutralize the damage, helping you to stay resilient during the toughest times when you are stressed. The other reason why I'm using cranberry is because it's loaded with vitamin C. Now, vitamin C is another power source when you get stressed. When you get stressed, if you have nothing else in your home and you may just have an orange, this is loaded with vitamin C. But here's something that most of you don't know. The kiwi fruit has more vitamin C than our orange. They've told us about vitamin C in oranges all our lives, but nobody talks about the kiwi fruit. That kiwi has more vitamin C in one kiwi than in an orange. So when you get stressed, if you have nothing else, go get you a fruit that has a lot of vitamin C in it, and you'll see how it will start to calm you down because it's managing blood sugar levels. It's doing so much more. And the vitamin C in the cranberries, what it actually is helping, it kind of helps to manage the adrenal glands. And you remember, the adrenal glands is where it all kind of kicks in. And this is very important. Also, the cranberry has anti-inflammatory properties that helps to calm the body and calm your mind. Who wouldn't want that? And so think about this for all of you who only eat cranberries around your holiday. After you've had your turkey and your cranberry, how do you feel? You're a little calm. You know, well, the turkey has the tryptophan in it, but the cranberries play a major role in how you feel so relaxed. So when you're getting stressed, have some cranberries and make a nice tart cranberry juice. The cranberries help to stabilize your blood sugar levels. Also, what the cranberry does, it helps our brain. It works alongside our gut. If you ever heard of the gut-brain connection or the gut-brain axis, the cranberries the polyphenols in this cranberry is acting like a prebiotic for our gut system. So it helps with our gut. The cranberry also helps with detoxification. Cranberries are loaded with magnesium. And magnesium, for all of you who know, if you get stressed, a lot of you take magnesium supplements. This is your real magnesium supplements. I don't do a lot of supplements in a bottle because supplements start from nature. So if you are a person and you're dealing with a lot of stress, then you know what? Cranberry juice. But I'm not talking about that cocktail sugar-laden juice that you get in the food aisle. I'm talking about take your juicer or your blender and make yourself some fresh cranberry juice and watch how everything will calm down. And the people that you want to slap, you'll be like, you know what? I don't even want to slap you no more. I actually want to love you. But that is the truth. So that's why I have cranberry in here. So now let's talk about the red pear. How many of you ever see red pears? Red pears, we normally don't see them much. Now, I shop in international markets. Why? Because the international market is just that. It will have everything. But I actually got my red pear from my local supermarket. Now, the red pear is the base for this juice. It's loaded with fiber and it's loaded with lots of antioxidants. And the red pear also has quercetin. Everything here has quercetin in it. Quercetin is a key factor for fighting stress and managing inflammation. But the red pear has a huge amount of anti-inflammatory properties. Remember, a lot of times that buildup of stress, it's a buildup of inflammation. So we want something that has anti-inflammatory properties. And this is what the red pear comes into. So not only that, This red pear helps to stabilize blood sugar levels, which it also helps to reduce mood swings. So if you're a person, you find yourself moody, go get yourself a red pear. After you eat your pear, you'll be good. So again, this is why I'm using the red pear, because it has mood stabilizing benefits. It has calming effects to the body system because of all of the compounds in it. Now we have the green pear. The green pear and the red pear are very similar. They have the same type of benefits. Here's the difference. The red pear is more for your heart, and the green pear is more for your eyes. The green pear contains a lot of lutein that helps your eyes. So if you are a person where your vision is maybe blurry, eat a pear a day. You know that saying, eat an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Well, it applies to the pear too. A pear a day will keep them, let's see, how can I say? A pear a day, then you don't have to wear those glasses. I don't have nothing to end with that. Sorry, rap wasn't my thing. But a green pear, if you are having eye issues, the green pear is your friend. What else next in here? Okay, so the juice is going to be ginger. Why am I using ginger? Because ginger is a natural relaxant. It helps to calm the digestive system and it helps the body system. Ginger, and most of you probably know this, it warms the body and it soothes your digestive system. So it also helps, the compounds in the ginger helps to lower cortisol. And remember, the adrenaline and the cortisol is what helps you fight or flight. Well, if we can assist these hormones, then we can help manage our stress. So this is why we're going to be adding ginger into our juice today. And I'm also doing a cucumber. Why? You ever heard that saying, be as cool as a cucumber? Well, that's why. Because the compounds in the cucumber calms you down. Not only is the cucumber hydrating, but the cucumber, the magnesium and all the other minerals in the cucumber really relaxes you and calm you down. So now do you guys see where I'm going with this? Every food that I'm using for this juice has a purpose to manage stress and manage your blood sugar levels. Last on the list is the orange. I am using the orange again for the vitamin C, but vitamin C helps to neutralize stress. And also, vitamin C boosts your immunity or boosts your immune system. And here's one other thing about the orange. The smell, the senses from the orange, the fragrance from an orange calms the body system down. So again, these are all of the foods that we're going to be using in our juice. So let's get started on our juice, guys. I hope you're still here. I hope you took notes. Everybody deals with stress at some point in time in your life. And sometimes when you get that stress in your life, it's hard to get it out. So this is why I'm saying we need to make juices. We need to eat our way to better health. And my goal is to teach you, to reteach you how to eat, to reteach you what foods can transform your health, your mind, your body, your soul. All of that, from weight loss to dealing with fatigue to dealing with hair loss. Eating the right foods can manage. So now what we're going to do is like we always do. I want to clean my fruits and my vegetables. And so I'm going to be using 3 red pears. I'm going to be using 2 green pears. So that's 5 pears altogether. I'm going to use 1 cucumber, and I'm going to use 1 inch of ginger and the orange. And these are the things that I'm using. And I'm going to be using a cup of cranberry. Now, my cranberry is actually already clean, but I'll put it in there again. And I need you guys to understand, if you have not seen me before live or any of my channels, Ask Debbie About Hair and Health, I always share with you that we need to really clean our fruits and vegetables in a very specific way. If you have been washing or it's not even washing, if you have been rinsing your fruits and vegetables with your kitchen sink tap water, you have done nothing but just add more toxins into your body system. You cannot clean fruits and vegetables with just plain water. It is not going to happen. And the reason for that is because a lot of the bacteria and things that you can't see, they're not running off the food because you just threw some water on it. And a lot of times you need something stronger. So what I use is food grade hydrogen peroxide. And for all of you asking where do you get food grade hydrogen peroxide, go to Amazon, type in food grade hydrogen peroxide. It's a 3% hydrogen peroxide. You need a food grade hydrogen peroxide, and you need baking soda. When you put the two of these together, they create a compound that breaks down that breaks down pesticides. Not only does it break down the chemicals in the pesticides, because the two of them together, they also help to kill pathogens and bacteria and things that we cannot see. And so this is what I do. I mix it all together. I put all my fruits and vegetables in here, and I let it sit for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It depends on what you have. And I'm telling you, if you do this, and many of you, please put in a comment if you've been doing this. And once you do it, you see that your water is brown. You see bugs are coming off. You see all kind of dirt and grime that is coming off of your fruits and vegetables that you could never, ever get off with just washing with water. And why is that important? Because when we're eating pesticides, we're also eating toxins that's disrupting our organs, that's disrupting our endocrine system, that could be a factor in cancer and so much more. So we have to really wash our foods the right way. So I will let these sit here for 10 minutes, maybe not necessarily 10 minutes, because I know guys, you're like, well, what are we gonna do for 10 minutes? But I could talk for 10 minutes now. And in this time, I usually like for you to ask me some questions. So if you have some questions while my fruits and vegetables are cleaning, this is a great opportunity for me to answer some of your health questions. But while that's going on, let me share something with you. So for all of you who don't know me, my name is Debbie Williams. I should have said that in the beginning. But I am a board certified nutritionist, and I have been on social media now for probably over 15 years. I have been here sharing a wealth of knowledge and bringing awareness to things that nobody's telling you, especially when it comes to your health. I am a holistic practitioner, and I truly believe that food is medicine. And I also know that the body can heal itself in the right environment. And for most of us, all of our health problems is due to an overworked liver. That's where it all begins, and a disrupted gut. Our liver and our gut is our powerhouse. And if we can, help our liver, even though our liver is our built-in detoxification system, most of our livers are so burdened down. If we can help that liver and just get that gunk out, detox, you will find that your entire body will transform into something beautiful. Trust me on that. I've been doing this for a long time. And I have many people who join my liver health challenge, like we have one that's getting ready to start November the 4th. And in this challenge for 7 days, I am going to be giving them certain foods to eat, certain things to drink, what they're going to do first thing in the morning, what they're going to do at the end of the night for 7 days. And then we're going to come back and do a live Q&A where everybody's going to tell me what has changed in their life in that 7 days. Most people, when we start focusing on liver health, the most that people tell me is that they lost some weight. Anywhere from 3 pounds to 5 pounds or more. Here's what many of you don't know. Your liver is the organ that metabolizes your fat. So when you are trying to lose weight, you can get on that treadmill, you can run, you can eat rabbit food and lettuce and all kind of stuff all day long. But if you notice that you may lose a few pounds, but as soon as you stop doing all that, the weight comes back on, that's because the problem is here. Under your rib cage is your liver. That is because your liver is your problem. If your liver is not functioning properly, if your liver is damaged, if your liver is overloaded, you will hold on to fat no matter what you do. Ask your personal trainer. And if your personal trainer is the truth, your personal trainer knows that the liver plays a major role in the health, in your weight loss journey. And so what I do in my liver health reset is I share with you the foods you need to eat to flush the liver, to detox the liver, to give the liver a boost. Our liver is the hardest working organ in our body. Most people will say, well, no, it's the brain, and no, it's the heart. Well, yes, they are hardworking too. But I bet you didn't know that the brain can't function without the liver, and the heart can't function without the liver. They all need the liver. It is the hardest working organ in the body. Your liver does about 500 different jobs for you every single day. Your heart doesn't do 500 jobs, but we know the heart, without the heart, there is no us. So the heart is very important, very, very important. But that heart relies on that liver. And what happens is our liver is so hard working, and because of the type of life we live, the type of lifestyle, from the what we eat to what we drink to what our extracurricular activities after work, the things that we do, we are putting a burden on this liver, and this liver is struggling. And when your liver struggles, it tells you, because our bodies talk to us when we are having problems. Did you know that pain is your body's way of telling you, I'm having some problems? But again, we live in a world that has trained us that when we get pain, to ignore that pain. And how do you ignore it? By taking some pain medicine. You understand, you're taking the pain medicine, and the pain medicine is stopping the pain, but it's not stopping the problem. And eventually that problem is going to fester into a disease. It's going to fester into a chronic illness. It could even fester into death. I'm just keeping it real. So we need to stop ignoring our pains, and we need to figure out what that is. And a pain medicine is not the solution. And when we go to our doctors, this is what our doctors are doing. And it's no disrespect to our doctors, because I love doctors. They are wonderful, amazing people. But our Western medicine doctors are there to treat symptoms only. And if you agree to that, put that in the comment. Yes, yes, yes. They're there to treat the pain. You came to them for pain. So they're like, listen, you asked me to help you with this pain? I got you. Here's this pain medicine. But at the end of the day, we want to get to the root cause of the problem, because as long as we keep treating the pain, the problem is there. And again, it's going to turn into something. I like all those yeses. Yes, yes. Keep giving me the yeses, guys. Y'all know this is factual. Y'all know this is the truth. But as long as we keep just working on the pain, the problem eventually becomes worse. And this is why we are in an epidemic of health problems. We are in a health crisis. So my job as just the messenger, that's all I am, my job is to teach you, or to reteach you how to eat right, or to teach you what foods can transform your health, to teach you what you can do naturally to help yourself. And if you think about it, let's think about our grandparents and our great-grandparents and our great-great-grandparents. They didn't have no doctor to go to. What they did, when someone got sick in the family, and this is every culture. This is not just one culture. When someone got sick, when we're talking great-great-grandparents and so forth, they went in that backyard, they dug up something from the ground, they broke off something, a bark from a tree, they came and mixed it up, eat that, take that. And that's how our bodies healed. We have gotten so used to going to a doctor and be like, I got this pain right here. What you got for me? Oh, I'll pick it up I'll go to the pharmacy. I'll go to CVS and pick it up. That's what we've been used to, but you have to stop, because nobody wants to be sick. Nobody wants to be on a dying bed. And if we start going back to nature, if we start listening to the pains that our body is telling us, if we start to eat better, that's what back to nature means. Back to nature means eating the foods that go from the ground. Your body will recover. Your body will thank you. Your body will reward you. And you will have longevity. Now, we're not living forever, but you will have longevity with better health. Nobody wants to be sick. So, okay, let me check my fruits and vegetables. But I was telling you guys this for a reason, because so many of you have been wanting to work with me. And I'm only one person. And it's so hard to work with everyone on an individual basis. And I'm so passionate and I want to help everybody. It's like when you get on a consultation with me, your consultation is supposed to last 30 minutes. I had a consultation with someone yesterday. It was 2 hours and a half. And she kept apologizing. She kept saying, Debbie, I'm sorry. I know I had a lot of questions. And I said, oh, honey, it's not you. I need to stay on this phone with you until we get a good understanding of what's going on in your body. So I'm very passionate of sharing with you what your body has been telling you. Again, I'm just a messenger. I'm just going to, when you start talking to me, and of course, there's certain tests that I do in my practice. I'm just sharing with you what your body wants you to know. But I'm saying this to you because I have decided, because I can't work with everybody on a one-on-one, is that I am getting ready to launch a membership, one that I have never done before. And I am so excited about it because it's going to be amazing. I came to you guys on different platforms about a month ago, and I said, okay, so you guys have been asking me, you want to work with me, you want to be on this health journey, but I can't do it one-on-one with too many people. What about if I did a private membership where I can give you monthly recipes. I can give you challenges. I can work with you. We can do live Q&As. Everybody was like, yes, yes, yes. So I'm here to tell you that we are in the pre-launch stage where I am going to be doing a monthly exclusive membership. And in this membership, you will get a chance to talk with me because we're going to be doing a live Q&A with the whole group. Every month you might be getting a gut health program. You might be getting a liver health program. You might be getting a parasite cleanse. Every month, if you are in my exclusive private group, I am helping you in your health journey. You will get recipes, and that's what a lot of you have said. That was the number one thing most of you wanted. You wanted meal plans. You wanted a healthy meal plan on what to eat during the week and month. Well, in my meal plan, I develop a meal plan. I send you the grocery list. I send you what you're eating. And it's very different if you ever had any other type of meal plan, because a lot of times when I've seen other nutritionists or dietitians give you a meal plan, they kind of give you just foods to eat and in no specific order. Well, my meal plan is I'm telling you what we need to eat for breakfast. I'm telling you what we need to eat for lunch. I'm telling you what we need to eat for dinner. I'm telling you what we need to drink at night, what tea we need to do. I'm telling you what we need to put in our stomach first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. This is what I'm telling you for Monday, for Tuesday, for Wednesday, for Thursday. So I think it's going to be awesome. So if you want to be a part of my new membership where I can really help you on your journey without having to spend a ton of money, then I want you to, Jay, I want you to put it here. We already have what would I call it? It's a wait list. I want you to sign up on the wait list so that as soon as the membership is ready, we will send it out to all of those who are interested. Someone said, how much is the membership? The membership, we're still going back and forth with it, but we asked you guys, how much did you feel a membership should be worth with all the different things I'm giving you? And the number that came up was $97 a month. And I said, okay, that's pretty cheap for all the stuff that you're getting from me every month. Because again, you're getting a lot from me personally, and we're connecting personally in the same type of atmosphere. So if you are interested, please, Jay, my assistant, is going to put the link here for you guys to sign up on the wait list. And here's the thing, everybody that's going to come in on the pre-launch, I will call you a founder member, which means you're going to get bonuses. You're going to get a whole lot of other stuff that other people aren't going to get when we finally launch it. So if you want to be a part of the pre-launch, you want to be able to say, I'm working with a nutritionist. I have a nutritionist. And you have some place to start your foundation on your health journey, because you're going to have exercises. We're going to have challenges each month, from gut challenges to even hair challenges. I'm into that hair loss, helping people grow their hair back. So we're going to have all kinds of challenges. This is going to be fun. And then we're talking about possibly maybe once in the year, we all get together and meet and have a retreat. I know this is going to be good. Okay, so my foods have been sitting long enough. Now I'm going to rinse it. Now here's the other thing I want to share with you. When you're getting your big bowl and you're putting your fruits and vegetables to clean, please do not rinse it with the same tap water that you was going to rinse it with before, because you're still just putting toxins on it. Many of you have no idea the chemicals in your tap water. I am in the process of completing a video, and I'll let you know when it's up. And I'm exposing tap water and what's in it, because it's really disgusting. Most of the things in our water is a blatant carcinogen, and most of them say that they can cause cancer. So we need filters on our waters. We don't need to be drinking the water from the sink. We don't need to be cleaning our fruits and vegetables from the waters out of the sink. We need to have filters on our shower heads, all of that. And it's not expensive. You can go to Amazon and type in, osmosis reverse type of filter. And some of them are less than $100 to put different filters on all of your sinks in your home. Okay, so I'm going to rinse this, and then I'm going to rinse it with filtered water, and then we're going to start our juice. All right, let me get my filtered water. Filtered water. And this is what I'm rinsing my foods with. right, guys, so now I'm going to juice. Let's talk about juicing for a moment. You know, I always talk about my Nama juicer. Half the world now has a Nama. And not because of me, but because everybody's getting a Nama juicer. But I have a Nama juicer. This is the Nama J2. I am a big fan of Nama, the brand, and Nama, the juicer. But if you don't have a Nama now, a Nama is it's a juicer. It's a little over $400, but it's worth it. But if you are just starting out, you don't need to go get a very expensive juicer. You can find yourself a juicer on Amazon, possibly for less than $100. But please understand, if you are on a health journey, juicing is going to be a part of your journey. And if you are going to be in my membership, my exclusive clubs and all the different things, or even in my one-on-one programs, a juicer is a prerequisite. We have to juice because juicing is my form of medicine, or let me put it a different way. Juicing is my form of supplementation. Many times when you're in these nutritional programs, you guys are taking 10 to 15 supplements a day. Nope, not with me. Because remember, I told you a supplement, well, it's just a little portion of what the body needs, but it started out as a plant. So why not take the plant itself to be your medicine? So when you work with me, this is going to be how you're getting your medicine during the day. So we are using this one. This is the Nama J2. I'll leave a link if you're interested. Nama has given me a code so that you guys can get a discount from it. And everybody, if you got a Nama, put it in the comment and tell someone how your Nama is. It's just amazing. It makes you want to juice. I have my 9-year-old grandson in here juicing. Another reason why you want a good juicer is because you want to encourage your family members to juice. Why is juicing important, everyone? Juicing is important because remember, I told you it started with nutrients. We are pulling the nutrients from our fruits and vegetables, and when we put it in liquid form, it goes straight into the bloodstream. And once those nutrients go straight into our bloodstream, now our blood acts as the transporter and will transport that magnesium, that calcium, that iron, that copper, that zinc, will transport it to every organ and gland inside of your body's system. That's why juicing is important. If you're not juicing, and let's say you are a person that's taking lots of vitamins and things of that nature, most of us have nutritional deficiencies or malabsorption issues, meaning our body is not absorbing the nutrients that we're taking. So it sits here in your stomach. Another reason why your body is not getting nutrients is because if you're nutritionally deficient, then that's likely your body is not absorbing something called hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid forms when you start to eat a food. That's the chewing mechanism. You're chewing with the saliva and all that, chemicals are coming out, but then you have to swallow. It goes down your esophagus. Now, while you're chewing, your brain is telling the different organs to get ready because Jennifer is eating. Now your stomach is like, okay, I got to start producing some hydrochloric acid. The hydrochloric acid that your stomach produces is what helps to break down those foods that you just finished chewing, and you're taking it down and it's going into the stomach. But most of us, we are not producing enough hydrochloric acid. And if your body is not producing enough hydrochloric acid, then your food is sitting right here. And this is why you're dealing with belly fat. This is why you feel full. This is why you might be constipated, because the body's not producing enough hydrochloric acid. But when we juice, we don't have to worry about that hydrochloric acid and all those other issues. The juicing, like I said, you're drinking it. It's in liquid form. It's cutting out the middleman, and it's going straight into your bloodstream, and your blood is like, okay, thank you. Let me go over here and give the heart some of this. Oh, the pancreas, you need a little bit of this right now. Oh, liver, I'm on my way. That's what blood does. So this is why juicing is important. So let's get this party started, guys. Now, I'm only going to be using a pinch of ginger. I'm putting my pinch of ginger in, but where is my, oh, okay, here we go. Just looking for my food. I'm going to put in, we're using 1 cup of cranberry. 1 cup of cranberry. I'm using my 3 pears. Now, the only thing I'm doing is, and what I love about my Nama is I don't have to cut open my fruit. I don't have to do any of that. You could put everything in, unless it has a seed, you want to cut it open and take your seed out. But I am going to go ahead, I'm going to cut these for you guys. But normally what I love is with my Nama, I don't have to cut my fruit open. I can just put it right on in there. And it will, here's what my Nama does. You see that seed in there? It's going to spit it out in the other end. And so a lot of times you can cut and take your seed out. We don't want to eat the seed because our seeds, a lot of times our seeds have cyanides in it. but I've seen my seed get spit out every single time and in the pulp. So now I am going to put my pears in here, and then I had 3 red pears and 2 green pears, you know, yellow if that's what you want to call it. And I'm putting my pears in. So far we got a cup of cranberry, we had 3 red pears, we had 2 green or yellow pears, and we have a cucumber. I'm just going to cut my cucumber in half. Just so you know, I do not remove the skin off of my foods because a lot of our nutrients is in the skin. So when people tell you to remove the skin, a lot of times that's probably for sanitary reasons, because if you didn't clean it well, it's likely that there's still pesticides on there. Because in our supermarket, they actually put a waxy film on our fruits and vegetables to make them look good. But when you soak it in the hydrogen peroxide, food grade, and baking soda, it breaks down that. Now, if you don't have food grade hydrogen peroxide, you can also use white vinegar. I use white vinegar at times. I absolutely love it, and I think it's really good. So now, and the last one that I'm putting in is my orange. I am going to peel my orange and put this into my juicer. And again, remember, everything that we have here, it relieves stress. So I want you to try this. And after you make this juice, see how you're feeling. You're going to smile at people. You might even go kiss your spouse in the mouth because you're feeling loving. This is what happens when the body is not stressing out, when the adrenal levels and the cortisol levels are normal. Okay, so we got everything in here. So again, to remind you, 3 red pears, 2 green pears, 1 cup of cranberry, a pinch of ginger, or an inch, I should say, excuse me, an inch of ginger, and 1 orange. Bam, now we're ready to go. I'm gonna turn this around because I want you guys to see when my juice comes out. Oh, the orange is sweet. That's delicious. Any questions? Someone asked, how long can you keep fresh juice in the refrigerator? Your juice is the freshest in the first 24 hours. 48 hours would be a top for me. And if you're making a bundle of juice, then you want to freeze it. So drink what you can in this 24 hours and freeze everything else. After 48 hours, you've lost the nutrient value. It's not the same. So I would say no longer than 48 hours. Anything longer than 48 hours, you're going to want to freeze it. Okay, we are done. I still got some cucumber in there, and it smells so delicious. Because I didn't want the rind taste in. The rind taste in this juice would have been a little bitter. And yeah, you can actually use your whole orange. Like last week's recipe that I showed you guys, I used the entire lemon, even the rind. I didn't want the rind taste in this juice. But if you are okay with that taste, because the orange, you know, orange zest is delicious. I'll cook with orange zest. But I didn't want that zest in this juice. So to answer your question, yeah, you can throw the whole orange in there. I just didn't want that taste in this juice. Okay, so this is the Nama J2 juicer. If you go to namawell.com, and we have a link here for you, use the code Debbie10 and you get about $50 to $55 off. So, and listen, that $50, $55 add up. So if you're interested in this Nama, everybody. I've had my Nama now maybe 3 or 4 years, and it's become so popular. It's an amazing juicer. It's the reason why more people are going back to healthy juicing. Juicing used to be popular, but juicing fell off because people got tired of having to clean it and take it apart. The older juicers had so many pieces and parts and components. You had to take it apart. You had to clean every little nook and cranny. It took 10 to 15 minutes to put it together, another 20 to 30 to take it apart, another 30 just to clean it. After a while, people was like, yeah, I can't do that. I'm just going to buy me a juice. But Nama has brought back sensibleness, easy, ease of use. They brought it back. So this right here, this juicer I put together in less than 3 minutes. I put it back together in less than 3 minutes. I put it in the sink and wash it in less than 3 minutes. All right, guys, my juice is done. Y'all ready for the pour? I hope y'all can see this, hopefully. Can everybody? I think one camera can't see this. I don't think this camera here can see it. I don't know what platform that is, but I don't think they can see it. Right? I want everybody to see this amazing pour. I love the pour in my juice. All right, yeah, I think that's good. All right, y'all ready for the juice? Pour. Bam! You hear it? That's the juice. That's the juice. Okay, now it is time to test it out. And I drink everything, guys, in a wine glass. Leave me alone, okay? I like the look of it. My wine glass makes everything taste better. I drink water in a wine glass. It just makes everything taste better. So let's try this out. And this is what it looked like. Even though we had the red pear, we had the red cranberries, our juice is not red. And the green cucumber, I'm gonna just drink a little bit so I can share some with my mom and everybody here in the house. Here we go. Oh, yes. And what I love is that the ginger, that little inch of ginger gives it a bite. This is nice. And you guys know I needed this juice in the beginning because when I started this, the guys who's working in my yard decided they wanted to prance through my life, almost turned me up a little. I needed this. This is good. This is nice. So again, if you're wanting to combat stress, food is your medicine to help you combat your stress. I have helped people use food to no longer have signs of high blood pressure or diabetes or autoimmune diseases, all just using food as medicine. So, and I always say, I'm just the messenger, but this is a very calming juice. I might go give the guy a kiss and a hug when I'm done, even though they got on my nerves in the beginning. Now that I'm drinking this juice, I'm gonna be like, come on here. You did a great job. Come on, give me some love. But anyhow, guys, thank you for joining me today. You didn't give me anything, Jay, to tell everybody.
30% off. Use code November 30.
Okay, so if you are interested, I know you all know who knows me, that I have a hair care line and a skin care line. Why and how? Well, because your hair matters, and the nutrients that you, or the minerals that you put in your hair is very important. And when I started 20 some odd years ago, I started out as a hairstylist, helping people with hair loss. And in my shop, I was creating hair masks made out of food. Food is medicine. And I developed a hair care line over 10 years ago using food. Superfoods are in my hair care line. So please go check out my hair care line. And I believe the link is here. It's hairandscalpmeds.com. And the link will be here. And then this year, we developed a skincare line. Why? Because superfoods need to be in our skin, in our skincare products. Most of our skincare products have compromising chemicals that's disrupting not just our skin, but our estrogen levels, our endocrine system. A lot is going on with all of these chemicals and lotions and potions that we are putting on our body and our hair. And I didn't want to be a part of the problem. I wanted to be a part of the solution. And this is why I developed a skincare line developed by a nutritionist, and a hair care line developed by a nutritionist, because I wanted to be well-rounded. I don't want to just help you with your health. I want to help you with your hair and your skin. And it's been working. So please try the line. She said this weekend we got a 30% off. They're killing me here. They're killing me. But 30% off. Huh? Oh, yes, she wants. Okay. But before you come, let me just tell them. This weekend we have 30% off everything. And what's the code? The code is November, NOV30, or is it spelling out November? Oh, you have to spell out November. The code is November30, 30% off everything. They're killing me. But you know what? I love that because I love to give back. So yeah, 30% it is what it is. And that's on the hair care line. Is that on the skincare line too? Skincare is 15% off. Okay, so if you go to, my skincare line is called Pure 7 Pure, P-U-R-E, the number 7, naturals.com. It is a skincare line. It is made from superfoods. The main ingredient in my skincare line is aloe vera. And if you guys know aloe vera, you know it's the truth. One thing about my skincare line is it's the same with the hair care line. Ingredients matter. A lot of the ingredients in the product is organic, but the first 5 ingredients of any product you buy is what really is in that product. So in my hair care line, my first ingredient is aloe vera. In my skincare line, it's the same. Now, if you go and get one of your shampoos and conditioners or hair product that you have at home, turn the bottle over. You see the first ingredient always is water, agua. That's because your product contains about 80 to 90% water. And then the rest is tiny bits of it. Well, I want it to be different. So my hair care line, the first ingredient is aloe vera. That means aloe vera is 90% in everybody. So Jay wanted to show you her hair. Come on, Jay. This is my number 1 assistant. She is my right hand. She is my left hand. She is my big toe. She is my little toe. She's the bunion. She's everything to me. But her hair, so when you see her, if you see her, you would think that, a lot of people wearing wigs and weaves, but this is her hair. Look at that shine. That is from my aloe vera shampoo and conditioner. Now, we're going to show you guys later some before and after pictures. Her hair used to be right here on her shoulders. Now this hair is literally here. And yes, guys, this is not a wig or a weave. There's the scalp. Look, I'm messing all in her hair. She's about to go out. But this is real hair. This is the real deal. This is not. I'll comb it back. I'll fix it back. But just wanted to show you, when you use food, when you use what God gave us as minerals to feed the hair and the skin, your hair will flourish, your hair will shine, your hair will be naturally beautiful. So this is a flash sale this weekend. So it's just this weekend, 30% off. Anything in hair and scalp meds, the aloe vera shampoo and conditioner is a bundle set. You can't buy the shampoo without the conditioner and reverse. And the shampoo is a detoxifying shampoo. I'm all about detoxifying the body, so why not the hair and scalp too? So thank you all for joining me today. This juice is phenomenal. I got to save some, every juice I do, I got to give Mom some. She upstairs waiting for me to go, Mom, I got some juice for you. But anyhow, guys, try this. If you're dealing with stress, whenever somebody get on your nerve, I want you to go, you know what, when I go home, I'm going to make that juice. And we need to give this juice a name. I didn't have a name. Jay, I need a name for this juice. What should we name it? The Stress Buster. I'm going to make Debbie's Stress Buster. Whenever you get stressed, go make the Stress Buster. That's what this is. I'll see you guys next week for What the Health is Wrong with You. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And please sign up on the wait list to be a part of this membership. You don't want to miss this, because if you're dealing with health issues and you're not getting the right answers, come in this group. We're going to build out a new way of eating so that you can now heal yourself naturally. Who wants to do that? I do. I'll see you guys next week. This is good. Nice.